Hi guys, Steph here. As with my previous video, due to popular demand, here we have another Onoto pen that's just recently been finished by me. It's the Onoto The Pen 5600, and this model is the 84. Pen dating again around about 1930s, 1940s. It comes, this model is actually what they term as the ink visible pen, which we'll show you why in a moment. The size of the pen from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, around about 125.5 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's approximately 10.5 millimeters in diameter, and it comes in this lovely translucent green with silver, well, with silver line pattern, or a sort of like a hatched pattern. It's absolutely gorgeous. Once again, fully restored, fully serviced, all internal parts have been cleaned, new cork washers, new plunger washer, etc. An absolutely beautiful pen. The trim on this pen just simply comes with this gold filled clip to the top of the cap there, and once again you can actually see the sort of Rue logo, the sunburst effect within a circle, and the clip is a very recognizable ball clip. To the very top there we've got this cap stud to the very top. As with most of these pens, this is a plunger filler, which means it's got this plunger knob to the end of the barrel there. Excuse me. Let's show you the barrel imprint. You'll see it says Onoto The Pen, and then underneath it has Rue, London. So a lovely clear imprint. Let's show you the imprint to the bottom of the barrel. Let's keep it nice and still. I'm not too sure, I'm looking over the camera, hopefully you can actually see it there, but it's got an imprint of 5600, and if I actually turn it round to the back there somewhere, you should be able to see the number 84. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a twirl, and I'm just hoping that that's actually visible to you. So again, it's a 5600 84, and again the 84 in my opinion relates to this particular model with this particular pattern. Let's unscrew the cap there. Let's show you the pen in different angles. A lovely example. Now if I show you the cap there, now obviously the barrels on these pens were sort of slightly darker for obvious reasons because they took in the ink, but you can see with the cap there how translucent the material actually is. Okay, so a little bit difficult to show you, but what I'm actually going to do, right, I'm not come very prepared on this video. So as I say, it's a plunger filler, which means, as always, what we do, we simply unscrew the plunger, we pop out the plunger like so, and again I repeat, to fill the pen we dip the nib in the ink and we push down onto the plunger, and that fills a pen. So it fills on the downward stroke only. Now if I press this and be quiet, again you should be able to hear this sort of popping or the hissing sound. There we go, once more. So there you go, you can hear a lovely sort of satisfying hissing popping sound to the end of the section there, which means, well, touch wood, it's working perfectly. So what I'm going to do, yes, I know you people want to see it writing. I'm just going to go off camera at the moment and just maybe put a couple of lights to the back, and I'm going to see if I can show you the pen actually filling with ink when we push the plunger down. So Back in a moment. Well, what I've done, I've been playing about with some lights. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get the result that I'm actually looking for, so what I've done is switched all the lights off. I've actually got my little handy sort of LED torch here, so I'm going to try and use that to show you. But there you go, you can actually see the transparency there. You can see the rod is inside there. You can see to the left they've got the plunger, so a lovely clear barrel, which is, it's a little bit easier to see in the daylight, but I found these very difficult to actually well, yeah, to video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the plunger out, and what I wanted to try and show you is actually the pen actually filling. So I don't know if this is actually going to work, so bear with me. So there we go, let's try and get the, I'm dipping the nib in the ink. Maybe I need to go back a little bit. So I'm hoping that that may work, so let's try that. So I'm going to simply push down on the plunger once, and I'm hoping right, well I took the nib, as I'm trying to watch the barrel, I actually took the nib out of the ink, so let's just try that again. Very difficult to do, so I'm just looking over my camera trying to get you the best shot. I'm not sure if this is actually going to work. Keep watching, I'm just trying to get the best angle. There we go. So you could see there the ink actually gushed into the barrel. If I show you the pen now, there you go, you can see why it's called the ink visible. Look at all that ink inside the barrel there. Okay, so I'm hoping you could actually see that. I could see it sort of in my camera. Once we press the plunger down, the whole sort of barrel literally just filled quickly with ink. So what we're going to do now is screw the plunger all the way home again. I'm going to pop that down like so. Let's pop the ink to one side, and what I'm going to do is revert back to my normal lighting. Okay, so we're back again. So, oops a daisy, I think we've got a little bit of blobbing going on there for some reason. Did we wipe it earlier? I don't think we did. Right, so what we need to do at this point, let's bring on some paper after trying to show you how the pen actually fills. And as before, because this pen has got the ink shut off inside, we've closed it, we've closed the knob all the way home, so I'm just going to give it a half turn backwards. So let's see how the pen writes. So what we have is Onoto The Pen. As we said, this one is the model 5600, and it also has the number 84, which tells us this particular model or pattern. Dating the pen 1930s, 1940s. As you would expect from Onoto nibs, it's writing very nicely. Lovely writer. Do we have any flex to the nib? Let's have a look. Well, I'd say maybe we do. With pressure on the downward stroke, we can actually get a broader line than the cross stroke. So let's do the figure of eights. And yes, we're getting a little bit of line variation. A lovely writer. So again, I would say it's writing with a fine line. Lovely writer with a little bit of pressure on the downward stroke. We're getting a little bit of variation as well. So as you'd expect from these pens, a lovely writer. So let's pop that to one side. Let's get the cap, pop the cap back on. As I say, in normal daylight you would actually see the pen full of ink. Very difficult to do. One day I'll find out how to do it. Very difficult to show you the transparency of these pens, but all in all, an absolutely gorgeous pen, fully restored, fully working, is going to last a lot of years now. Somebody's going to actually enjoy this and write for many years to come. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen. As always, as much as I enjoy showing you people, leave a comment below, but for now I'm just going to say bye bye for now.